Hi everybody and welcome back, and welcome to the start actually of a brand new Let's Play. Today we're starting Spark the Electric Jester, an indie platformer. So far only released on Steam. There have been rumours about them releasing it on the Switch for like forever now, but still nothing official has kind of been done. So this is made by Fepard Games. And the head of the studio basically was an indie developer who made Sonic before the sequel and Sonic after the sequel, which were basically two really popular Sonic fan games. And so he wanted to create an original character and an original story, so hence we got Spark the Electric Jester. I think this has been around for a good long time. I think it was early 2010s the first game. No, that can't be right. I think it was like 2017, something like that. And this is our guy Spark. Basically, the story is kind of stupid. Basically, Spark was an electrical engineer who basically got kicked out from his job. He got fired from his job because he was because of basically AI kind of robot workers. I wonder if that's related to the present day. And then, basically, in his second career, he went to train to be a jester at a circus, and basically got replaced again before he even got his first paycheck. So, basically, the whole story is those robots that have basically been taking his jobs are now gone nuts and are basically destroying the world. So it's going to be up to him to... So now he's going to go off and kick this guy's ass, and basically save the world from these robots. So yeah, the sprite work is actually really nice. It's also a really nice look. Something that is kind of obvious when you look at his sprite is it's basically loosely based on the OG. 16-bit kind of Sonic sprites, but then kind of changed. The face definitely looks a lot like Sonic with the eye shape and all that kind of thing. So yeah, this is basically a 2D platformer in the style of 16-bit kind of platformers like Sonic and the like, and it's kind of a mix of Sonic, Mega Man X, and Kirby. Sonic mainly because of the level design and the way that Spark is able to move. He's able to move really quickly and has a good amount of momentum and all that kind of thing. Bit of Mega Man X because he has like a dash button, so he can do like a short range dash which can speed him up. And he also has a wall jump, so he can jump in between walls like in Mega Man X. And anyway, and a bit Kirby because there are power-ups you can collect which give you new weapons and abilities. So this is level 1, FM City. And to be honest, I really like this level. The music is really catchy. It's really catchy and fun. Just overall, I really like this game overall. If you're a fan of 16-bit Sonic in particular, then this is going to be right up your alley. My apologies. Because, dropped. So yeah, I think this first level, it definitely has that kind of Sonic/Kirby kind of look, There we go. That's Electric Bat. This is our first power-up. Basically, this one doesn't affect our speed, but basically, when you basically it increases our attack power. So yeah, it's able to cause more damage, and if you attack while you're spinning, you can actually be invulnerable. And yeah, if you do the spin attack, it actually does a lot of fucking damage. This is kind of a unique element as well of Spark, where you could basically, where there's a fair few mini bosses as you go through the stages and stuff like that. They also do a really weird thing where sometimes it will go from stage A to stage 1 to stage 2, or stage 3 to stage 4. But other times they'll be like, you'll finish a stage and then it will go to like 13. Then it'll go like to 13-1, like 13A, 13B, 13C, that kind of shit. And it doesn't seem to make sense. Yeah, also the wall jumping is a bit finicky, because he doesn't keep his momentum as much as, say, Mega Man X does. But like when you the main inspiration is obviously like Sonic, just because of the fast-paced kind of platforming. Also, when you jump, you do have you do keep a lot of your momentum as well. I also really like the boss music. The boss music's really fun. Wow, you haven't done anything yet, buddy. Well, that missed. Yes, if you hold down the charge, hold down the attack button as well, you can do a little. Then you'll basically do a little, then you'll do a charge attack where you'll shoot basically like an energy blast. And you can also direct it, so you can hold like any of the cardinal directions, left, right, up or down, and it will go in that direction. And boom. And again, this is very Sonic 1, the end stage kind of signpost. It's very Sonic 1. It's kind of interesting because there's 3 Spark games as they go at the moment. Oh, ouch! That's you, the faker who took my job. They even made you look like me. What a disgrace! Would you look at that? It's the Jester himself. But you're right. It is a disgrace that they made me look like you. Go home, Jester boy. Ha ha ha. Oh, that is it. You get back here. So, yeah, that's our main kind of antagonist, at least for now. Stage 2, FM Canyon. This track, oh my god. I will say the soundtrack for this game is actually really fucking good. We'll see more abilities as we go along, but the Spark baton that we've got here, that's actually a really useful. It's a really good power up because it causes a lot of damage. It's really good for bosses. Problem is that if you want to keep it, you don't. It's like you don't find a lot of these throughout the game, and I think you find them early on in the game, and then that's pretty much it. So yeah, this doesn't do what Freedom Planet did. Oh, there's a fucking sword. Nice. Which is touch damage with enemies, which is something that I really like. What Freedom Planet did there. So yeah, you'll still you run into enemies, then yeah, you're gonna get hurt. Yeah, you can spam the dash as well, and when you spam the dash, you can go up walls and stuff like that. A lot of the enemies early on are pretty easy to deal with. They'll go down in a couple of hits, apart from obviously the mini bosses and stuff like that. But everybody else, all the regular enemies will go down in one hit. Yeah, I think you can just dash up straight walls. Oh! And here we go, the Mega Hammer. Mega Hammer this weapon is really good. I think in terms of movement, it does slow you down a little bit, which is something that a bit of a positive for the stun baton, the electrical baton, because that actually gives you a little bit of a speed increase. Oh fuck! See, that is something which which annoys me about this game. Jumping off kind of slopes can really gimp your jumps. It's such a pain in the fucking ass. But yeah, in terms of graphics as well, I really like this game. It looks really good. And there's a new ability, which am I gonna get it? Oh, I am gonna get it. So this is the mage ability. Yeah, so the mage ability, you move really slowly, but you are able to shoot at enemies from a distance. So you're not going to get touch damage as much. Yeah, and of course you can also charge it up into like a Kamehameha type wave. Yeah, the mage is one that I don't like all that much. I mean, it's cool that you have like some kind of a distance, if you know what I mean. Like you can attack enemies from a distance to make fighting enemies a bit more what's the word? A bit less of a pain in the, it makes things safer, but it slows down your speed, your running speed a little bit too much for my liking. And the other thing that it does is it's also, the attacks themselves aren't that strong. Oh, your health. Why is your health already low? I didn't notice that before. Why is your health already down? You see what I mean? Like, it's not really doing anything. Ow. Yeah, I was trying to do the charge up there. Yeah, so it just doesn't do a lot of damage. Am I going to swap? There we go. Yeah, the hammer does a lot. Damn. I mean, it does a lot of damage. That's the thing about it. It does a lot of damage, plus a lot of like DPS as well. Like a lot of hits. You attack fairly quickly as well. Oh shit. There we go. Second mini boss dealt with. Time to go. Yeah, but with the see, yeah, it forces you to. I think that's why they added the dash a little bit as well, just to make sure so you could get through loops and you could keep your speed going to a certain extent. Something else which is kind of nice as well is that for some of the abilities, your appearance does change. Like with the hammer, you have that visor across your head. You change into a purple. When you're the mage, you change into a purple color, and you're wearing like a giant witch's hat. Yeah, this music track here, this feels very like, you see, just going through that simple little circle, little loop there. I slowed down at the top. It's kind of weird how the momentum works. It's like the momentum is in the jump. Oh my god, but it's not so much when you're running up things, So it's kind of weird in that regard. Yeah, I also think carrying the hammer, your jump is kind of gimped as well. But to be fair, at least with the hammer, you cause a lot of damage as well. So at least there's like a positive. Okay. Yeah. So this is the knight. The knight is a little bit slower. I think the knight is faster than the hammer, but it's still not quite as fast as your normal self. This is kind of like, the coloration is kind of like Shadow. The black and red. Oh, actually, yeah, he's pretty fast. Maybe there isn't any change. I can't fully remember. Yeah, and then we've got this, which is Edgy, which I think is actually Shadow, but basically, yeah, Edgy is really fucking slow, but he has these two knives, and so his he attacks. His attacks are pretty decently strong, but on top of that, he attacks really quickly. So yeah, you can whittle down mini boss's health pretty fucking fast with this dude. This is an ability which I actually like quite a lot, because you can whittle down an enemy's health, mini boss's health pretty fucking fast like that. Also looks kind of cool. This is one more like Shadow, I suppose, because it's kind of like, it's the Jester kind of outfit, but just kind of black and red, which is kind of cool. Oh, these guys. Oh, I've changed back to the knight. Yeah, the knight is slightly fat. Yeah, Edgy is good for like fighting enemies, not so much for completing the levels. It's kind of nice that some abilities are like that, where, you know, some abilities are obviously designed... fuck off. Fucking assholes. Piss off. Like, some are clearly designed with combat in mind, and some are clearly designed with trying to get through levels as fast as possible. So it's kind of cool in that regard. But, yeah, like, the jumping momentum is something which I never get fucking used to in this game, man. It's tricky. Oh, something else I should mention. If you get hit a certain number of times with the same power-up, then the power-up kind of gets like shot away from you, like shot out of you, and you have a limited amount of time to like pick it back up again. I already have you. Later. Yeah, I think with the first playthrough I had with this game, I tended to have a look at every single power-up. Like, every time there's a new power-up, I was just like, oh, cool. Let's pick this up, see what this does. Oh my god. So this is cool. It's an ice power. So I think it makes your movement is a bit faster, but it's also incredibly slippery. You also kind of pirouette when you jump, which is kind of cool. Yeah, and he does a little circular movement. Attack-wise, this thing isn't the best. Like, it's fine, but it's nothing super special or anything like that. It has a bit more range, I suppose, because of the thing that go outside of it, and you can also do a little like spin attack here, which does a lot of DPS. So it will take down an enemy's health, a mini boss's health, pretty fast. And I also kind of like the charged up attack that you can do, where you just shoot 3 giant like icicles in any direction that you want to. It's kind of cool. But anyway, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Spark the Electric Jester, when we're going to be continuing on to the next level. And the next level is going to be our first A level, which again, kind of weird. Anyway, see you next time.